Good afternoon, everybody. Hi, welcome to the Brownstone. I'm Paulette, and I am a part of Brownstone Worldwide. We're in the Brownstone Worldwide studios today, and we are here for another exciting Lunch and Learn series. So today we're going to be talking to none other than Miss Roshawn Dorsey, and she is the proud owner, and I'm going to let her tell you because I don't want to get it wrong, but I know that she has an amazing dance studio where you can get all of your attire and all the cool stuff in College Park, Georgia. That's about 30 minutes from where I am, and I want to learn more about it, but I also want to learn more about what she has to offer this weekend that's coming up in Riverdale, Georgia. So if you're south of Metro Atlanta or like downtown Atlanta or wherever you are in Atlanta, we need you to come out, hang out, and get some things done for this amazing fundraiser that she's put together. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and bring up Miss Ro and have her to tell us all about all of the things that have to do with Permission to Fly and your business and what you have been doing. So let's start there because I know the name of your business and I'm afraid I'm going to say it wrong. So I am going to let you do the telling.
Well, hello. Thank you, first of all, for having me. I so greatly appreciate it. The name of my business is called Miss Rose Dance Closet. We are a dancewear boutique. We cater to all skin tones, genders, ages, sizes, for all genres of the performing arts. As a former dancer, I want to continue to inspire and enhance women and girls through dancewear fashion. So people pay me to have them ready for the studio or the stage. So that's Miss Rose Dance Closet. Yes.
Okay, Miss Rose Dance Closet. Y'all heard it first. And you're located in College Park. Is that right?
We're in College Park, right across, however you get to the airport is how you get to me. I'm at the Camp Creek exit. We're we're 2 minutes from the airport.
Okay, very good. And so
across the street from the College Park MARTA station.
Okay. Oh, I do know where that is.
We're in the historic College Park where all the Black-owned restaurants are, all the Black-owned businesses, that whole little Black Wall Street right there.
Yes, Black Wall Street of College Park.
College Park.
Okay. And so I've seen I've seen beautiful photos of clothing and young ladies that have taken your classes and so forth. And so you said that you are a former dancer.
Correct, I am. So I don't teach anymore. We just sell the dance wear at Miss Rose Dance Closet. So I am a former dancer, and I moved to Georgia years ago to kick my dance career into gear. That's the whole reason for moving here. Well, going through a divorce, starting my life all over, so yada yada, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And 3 months after moving here, I was hit by a drunk driver and sustained a broken neck. And then a year later, I was hit by an 18-wheeler on the 20 and ruptured the disc in my back. And so the doctors told me I should never dance again. I should never have any more children. And so I give all glory and honor to God. And that's when I decided to open up my dance studio. It was called In Motion Dance. And I gave birth to a beautiful little girl.
After all that.
Come
on, look at God.
Look at God. The doctors did say that, I was very young then, like in my 28, 29. And they said, when you get close to your 50s, you're going to need more surgery. It's going to be bone spurs and all this stuff. So, at 28 or 29, you think 50 is old. So when they said, well, at 50, you're going to need more surgery, I was like, well, I almost be dead then anyway. So who cares?
Right. Okay.
However, 50 came. And those surgeries were needed. And those surgeries left me worse than I was prior to the surgeries.
Holy
and
cow.
That's when I closed my beloved school and opened up Miss Rose Dance Closet.
Got it.
So that let me stay in the dance world, still be connected to the community and serve our community. And so that's how Miss Rose Dance Closet.
Wow, boy, what's really interesting, and I love this part, and thank you for sharing that, is everybody has a story to tell. And I think people get it wrong that this is easy, this thing called life.
No.
But I love, so I love the tenacity and the drive. And you were just like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to continue. And I'm sure that you had your days where you were just like, Oh no, I ain't gonna be able to do this. And so, to our audience, whenever you get those moments, and then we're gonna jump into this event that you have coming up. Whenever you get those moments, what goes through your brain that makes you say, "I can't"? Because see, by all accounts, a lot of us could just get up and go find us a job. Did that ever cross your mind?
To get a job,
Yeah.
I was working. Running all of that. I am by career, I'm a respiratory therapist.
Holy cow.
So I was working 12-hour shifts in the hospitals and a single mom. Yes.
Did y'all hear that? So now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me bow down. Because wait, respiratory therapist working 12 hours and still running your business and a single mommy and doing all the things because that sounds like to me you were handling the bills, you was taking care of buying the groceries and doing all of the things that everybody else is doing. So in your head, did you ever think to stop and just focus on your career?
So what is crazy is how all of this is going to lead into speaking of permission to fly. But I did not know, because like I said, I had the dance studio, In Motion Dance. I ran that for 10 years. I didn't know that it was called being an entrepreneur. I didn't know I was my own boss. I didn't know I was doing boss things. I was just doing what I do and what I had a passion for.
Right.
And then the respiratory was paying the bills, even though I love respiratory as well. But that was my job. I never even thought of what I was doing as a job. And I'm out here and I just did what I did because I had a passion to do it. So it never crossed my mind. So when it did start realizing that this is a lot, is within that dance studio, I was struck with something called Bell's palsy.
Okay.
And so Bell's palsy is a inflamed facial nerve, and it causes paralysis on one side of your face. So this side of my face.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Okay. And most people that get Bell's palsy, they recover within 6 months. You never know they had it. It's just gone. But there's that small percentage of us that stay partially paralyzed. So within having these surgeries that I talked about, when you get in your 50s, and they made me worse than I was, I was slowly starting to stop doing the dancing because my body was hurting and I knew I couldn't keep doing it.
Yeah.
So in the respiratory world, I was like, well, I'll go do more respiratory. And I decided, I went to Eggleston and I was starting a new job on a new day. And I was like, I'm going to start working here. And on that day, I just felt like this dirt was in my eyes, like just so much dirt in my eyes. And I had a severe toothache. But I guess I just keep going. I just do it. And so I'm there on this first day. And then I get home and I'm like, why does my eye feel like this? And, my mouth is hurting. And I walk past the bathroom mirror and I am horrified at what I see. And my whole one side of my face had just dropped. Like my chin was on my chest.
Oh, my word.
And I'm just horrified. So imagine walking past your bathroom mirror and not recognizing yourself.
Wow.
The heck?
Wow.
And so that's when you said, I probably went through some things, and you would think a broken neck and ruptured disc in the back and all that stuff would like take me out and make me want to quit. What made me want to stop life altogether was this Bell's palsy, because it messed with my mindset. It made me feel ugly and like a monster and a freak, and just didn't want to be seen by anybody. And so it takes away your smile. And if you're a performer like I am, and you're on the stage, what do you need?
Your smile.
You smile.
Yeah.
And so it took me away from that. And so that's when I went through this whole woe is me. I had to close my studio because my back don't work. I had to do this and that. And I got a teenager now that's like needing this, just the whole shebang bang, right?
Yeah.
And so one day I took my daughter to a dance workshop and still didn't have a job, didn't know what I was doing, just in a haze. And I walked into this dancewear store. And I promise you, I walked in that store and I looked around like this. And I said, this is what I'm going to do.
Wow.
Now, in hindsight, I believe, because people always say, well, God told me this and God said this. And God, I'm like, how y'all know? How you know that's what God said?
Right.
But in hindsight, God had to tell me that because I never wanted a dancewear store. I never wanted to sell clothes. No parts of this, period. And so that's what I did. I just did it. And my daughter even asked me one day, she said, you said you're going to do this. You said you're going to open a store and you did it. You said you're going to start a foundation and you did it. She said, Mommy, you like really do the things you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know I'm doing it.
You just do it. Yeah. And you just roll with it. And so you opened up the dance studio and boom, or not the dance studio, your boutique, I'm going to call it that. And you sell attire. And so that literally has been what has helped to sustain you. Did you leave your other job or did you
I have never been back to respiratory care.
You're kidding.
No.
Wow. Y'all, this is a testament. I hope you all are hearing. I hope you have your pen and paper ready because this is a testament to somebody who believes in their head that because they may have any kind of, medical maladies or anything like that, that there is nothing after that. But you have proven time and again that is not the case, that you just get up and you just keep going.
Keep going. And so Permission to Fly, when I had my dance studio, when you have a school like that, little kids start with you when they're really little. Right. And they kind of grow with you, right? So I call them my dance starters. And so there's a couple of them that are like, I feel like I raised them myself, like they're my children. Their parents even accept the fact that I call them mine. And so once they grow up and graduate, it just always blows my mind how we can mentor these kids. And then they grow up, graduate, and come back, and then we become the mentees.
Wow. Wow.
And you're just like, I'm learning so much from you right now.
Right.
And so I became the mentee to her, which just like, I taught you all of this, but you're coming back and saying, she says, Miss Roshawn, let's just start up a business that's geared to girls that are rare, because she has something called Erb's palsy, which causes your arm not to rise up. And it usually happens in birth, but you can't lift it up all the way.
Right, right.
And so, but she still was an amazing dancer. She could hit all her positions. She was an amazing dancer. And so she says, let's start this. Because I think that day some boy had said something to her, hurt her feelings. She's like, we're going to do something.
Yeah.
And so we said, let's start Permission to Fly. Fly means to fully love yourself. And we're geared to women and girls with rare, visible medical conditions.
I love it.
And so we mentor through the arts. Yes.
Yes. Come through. Listen. So now you have this organization, Permission to Fly, permission to fully love yourself. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait. Permission. Hold on. To fly. Fully love yourself. That is absolutely beautiful. I'm sorry. I've heard you say it before. I heard you say it when you were on Leanne's show. And I thought, that's adorable. But then for me to hear the backstory behind it, that makes it more impactful. And so let's talk about Permission to Fly. You have an event that's coming up Saturday. Is it Saturday and Sunday or just Saturday?
It's just Saturday.
Okay. So let's talk.
Let me share this with you real quick. So you asked me a minute ago, what keeps me going? Why don't I stop? And so once Ashley and I started this, Ashley was tragically killed in a car accident.
Oh my God.
And so we never fully got it off the ground. And so my mission cannot let this die with her.
Jeez.
So the goal of Permission to Fly was, Ashley is young, she's beautiful, she can be in the front of the stage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do all the work behind the stage.
Yeah.
and I don't have to worry about how I look and my face and all this stuff. But I had to become the face.
Yeah.
And so if I'm always sitting here telling people you're beautiful and you're wonderful and you're this and you can do anything, and then I'm not believing it myself,
My goodness. My.
I had to become the best example of the advice that I give to other people,
Wow.
which is not easy to do. And so within that, I created a word called perseverant, and it's a play on persevere and
Yeah.
resilient, and it
Love
means
it.
unstoppable, or I am deeply unstoppable. I am perseverant. And
My
so
God.
within that, in our event, we honor a lady every year that goes through her storm and her challenges and makes it through to the other side. And she does it with style, dignity, and grace. And we honor someone with the Perseverance Award of being unstoppable. So
Come
we'll be doing
on.
that this week also.
Yes. I love this. Oh my God. So listen, let's share the flyers because there's two from what I understand. Hang on just a second. I'm gonna pull them up. Okay. All right. So we're getting ready to change sides just a little bit, but that doesn't mean anything. Leanne's gonna be like, "What are you doing in my apartment?" We're in
Whose house
Leanne's
are you
apartment.
in?
Yeah, who house you in? I'm in Leanne's apartment. She's gonna be like, "What are you doing, Paulette?" Y'all, I gotta show you this beautiful flyer. So listen, we have your event here, and hang on just a second. Yeah, so let's talk about who's going to be there and all of the fun stuff, right? Because I want everybody to know what this is all about. So, Dare to Fly, which is an empowerment conference and scholarship gala, is actually held Saturday, June 10th. It's a workshop schedule that you have here. So, listen, what I didn't know was that Zoom is available as well.
No, this is an old flyer. We had to cancel this
Okay.
one.
Okay. So you had to cancel that. Okay. So
Yeah.
we have Dr. Pam Middleton at 11. We have Jennifer Bell from Stroke to Success, How to Bounce Back at 12:15. We've got Erica Lynette, The Power of Faith, Divine Alignment at 12:15 as well. So you have some dual stuff happening.
Oh my, yes, we got 3 classes going on at the same time. So you
Wow.
get to pick which one, or you can transfer and go to one or the other. However you want to do it.
Wow.
We have
I
some
love it.
amazing instructors.
I see Kimberly Richardson. Okay, Miss Keto, cooking for your metabolism.
And that's
Yes.
an interactive class, so there will be cooking going on. She's going to make something called a shuffle.
Oh, she's gonna make truffles.
I think it's a cheese waffle or something like that. You got
Yeah.
to come to the event to find out what a shuffle is.
Yes. Y'all, did you hear this? Kimberly Richardson, Leanne Dose, our very own Leanne Dose with 5 ways to reclaim me time. Tracy
Yeah.
Edmonds with the face beat makeup application.
Yeah,
That's
bring your makeup bag.
what?
Gotta
Oh,
go
this is
through
gonna
it.
be so fun.
And then
Y'all,
Yashika has alopecia, but she's a hairstylist. She's going to show you how to handle your wigs, how to clean them, how to keep them smelling good, how to style them,
come
whatever it
on.
is. Bring your wigs or your hair pieces with you.
I love it. Okay, so do we pay when we get there? Do we purchase online? How do we do that?
I prefer, and I could send you the, I'm going to put it in the chat and you can have it.
Okay.
So we prefer for people to register. There's 2 ways to register. You can register for just simply the the empowerment conference, which is from 10 to 2. So you come and you can take all these classes. They are going to be amazing. And
Okay.
then later we have the gala from 5 to 8. So if you
Okay.
go to the link that I sent you, you can sign up for either one or both of them at the same time.
I love it. So the gala is later on in the evening. Okay.
Correct. It's from 5 to 8.
Okay. So you can head over to bit.ly PTF, which of course we know stands for Permission to Fly 2023 Gala. I'm going to be sharing this, guys, on our Facebook page, Brownstone Worldwide. Go ahead and like the page and get ready to hang out. Because, see, I didn't know. See, I thought the gala was during this. So this is like an all-day thing.
All-day thing.
Wow.
So
Okay.
that I wonder if that makes it hard for people that come from kind of far away, so they can decide. But we do have quite a few people that's gonna do both.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that's what I want.
Yeah,
But
and this
the
is
gala is going to be
amazing.
amazing. We've got DJ Frost. If any of y'all from Atlanta, y'all might have heard of him. He's going to
Heck
be
yeah.
keeping us partying. We're going to be giving out the Perseverance Award. We
Okay.
also have a Ashley Rose Memorial Scholarship Award that we're giving out.
Okay.
We got a panel of our stroke survivor, cancer survivor. Our Perseverance Award winner is amazing, and she has lupus. And she just
Wow.
gave birth to a little baby that has a cleft lip. And I
Wow.
remember telling her that God knew that you would understand this baby more than anybody else. That's why He chose you to
My
be her
goodness.
mom.
Look at that. Look at
Yeah.
God.
So
Woo.
it's gonna be a lot, and some good food now. Come on.
Okay. And she said good food, y'all. So listen, y'all need to come and be in the place. Okay. So listen, I know that you're working right now, but I would love for you to tell us, number one, what would you say to someone who is looking at the business that they thought that God gave them? And by all stretches of evidence, everything is going the wrong way. What would you tell someone who is dealing with that and looking at it and going, but I thought I heard what you said, and here I am, and life is life, and I've got this physical illness, or I'm not doing so well, or the money's not coming in. What would be your words of encouragement and advice to someone who wants to stop?
You have to listen to your heart more than anything else, because I wanted to stop a million times. And I always wondered, because I've had so many injuries that I haven't even shared with you. Am I supposed to be a dancer? Is this what I'm supposed to do? And God has led me a bunch of different ways to where I'm not dancing anymore, but I'm still in the business of dance.
Right.
So if you know that my passion is dance, period. So I know I'm supposed to be doing it in some form or fashion, even though my body was saying, no, you're not. God didn't take dance out of my life.
Yeah.
I've said a few times, sometimes you have to find a new twist to your dream.
Yes.
So I'm still in the dance world. I'm still in the dance community. I've created a whole nonprofit that does a whole dance workshop. So you have to listen to your heart and make sure that your heart is telling you this is what I want to do. If there's something that's saying, well, maybe I'm not really this, that's like really pulling you.
Yeah.
Then research what that is. Where is it pulling you to? Where is it pulling you to? Is it pulling you to something that's going to keep you inspiring and uplifting people? Is it going to pull you to something that makes you feel joy, or is it pulling you to something that just makes you get a paycheck?
Wait. I felt all kind. I see that was for me. See, I need you to know that was for me, because when I tell you, see, this is what I think people miss when we have these lunch and learns. And I always ask that question of everyone, the good, the bad, the ugly. What words of advice would you give? But a lot of times I glean from what you all bring to the interviews, because it's so important for me to be reminded that I too need to listen to my heart, that I too need to recognize that this was given to me, and that the resources will always find themselves in your face, even when you don't think that they will. They always do. They always do. And it's such an inspiration, for me to be sitting here and talking to you and hearing your story, and even realizing that you didn't start this by yourself, right? And you thought this young lady was going to be there.
Yep.
And now you're still the face.
Still the face.
Still the face. And honey, if you hadn't told me anything, I wouldn't have known it.
I know when you see me around, you wouldn't know half the stuff I just told you.
No, because
everybody is a work in progress.
Yes. Listen, this was so good. I'm going to put this information up once again so that you guys can see it. If you want your tickets to Permission to Fly,
We would love to do a giveaway. I don't know how you do your giveaways, but
so listen, this is how we're gonna do it. This is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna put this up. Let's see. We're gonna put this up once again, but here's what I want to do.
I also put up, you can go to permissiontofly.org if that's easier for people.
Yeah, let's do that. Hang on. I'm going to put that up here because I listen. Let's do us a giveaway. Permission to Fly. Let's do a giveaway. So what should we do the giveaway on?
I don't know.
Because one of the things that I would love to know is if anybody's paying attention, what does the first person that can tell me what Permission to Fly means or Permission to Fly means and the FLY part, you get those 2 tickets. How's that? Or is it one?
Or if they heard the perseverant part. What is perseverant?
Yes. Or if you heard the perseverant part. Yes, let's do that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to cut this up just a little bit, and I am going to definitely be sure to say, listen, y'all need to get these free tickets. Okay.
To the conference and the gala. You come to both.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait. Wait, girl. Wait, don't tell me that. Wait, permission. Okay. Perseverant. I like that one.
Thank you.
Perseverant. I hope I spelled that right. All right.
So I just wrote my first book on it.
And wait a minute. That's okay. See, we got 7 minutes. Don't play. Because see, she said she got a book. So we just not hearing about the book, y'all. What so let's talk
about a whole other thing of learning to like promote and be proud of yourself sometimes. It's like, so I got a book.
Yes, come on, tell us about this book. Because see, on the slick tip, I'm going to see if we can get at least a link to it so we could put it in Brownstone Living Magazine. How about that? Okay, so let's carry on.
The book is a collaboration book, so it's like a chicken soup for the soul type of book. So you have a bunch of different authors in it. Mm-hmm. So I'm a published author.
Okay.
Is that how it goes? So I've always wanted to do that. That was one of the things I didn't think could do. So if you didn't think you could do it, y'all, book was not.
It wasn't in your vocabulary.
I didn't think I was capable of doing it. And the person that guided me, she was so kind and generous. And she was like, she talked to me like this. You got it. You can do it. I'm just going to send this back and I need you to redo this, but you could do it.
And you got it done.
Girl, I got it done. I am published. Y'all can do anything.
You can do anything.
You can do anything.
Miss Rose said you can do anything. Listen, and you are a testament to that. What's the name of the book?
It's called, oh, Lord.
And that's okay, because it's going to be in Brownstone Living Magazine.
The Hunt for My Smile. And it's everybody in the book has some kind of facial paralysis. And they share their stories.
The Hunt for My Smile. Come on, y'all. Listen.
Isn't that a lovely title for?
Oh, my. See, and that's why we do these lunch and learns. Because we want more and more people to get heard here in the Brownstone. And what you may not know, Ro, is that our tagline is Brownstone Worldwide is here to help change the narrative of how we tell our stories our way. One of the things that we're proud of here is the fact that we tell people's stories that normally wouldn't get told in major publications, right? I'm not saying that we're not. I'm not claiming that, but I want to make sure that we stay connected to the grassroots community and that we're always helping people to tell their story their way. It is so important for people to know that people exist who are fighting through all kinds of obstacles and continuing to excel and to soar in their lives and giving back, because you're giving back. You don't have to do that. So you've created an entire event so people can come out and connect and network and do all of the things that they want to do and get excited and have a wonderful time and learn more about how to support people who may not have everything that they need physically, but they still need the support. So I love this about what you're doing.
One of the main reasons is being a performer, because we deal with vitiligo and eczema and a lot of those things that you can see,
Yeah.
you still have to get on stage wearing things that people could see, and you have to learn.
Yeah.
We say we want you to learn to embrace the beauty in your uniqueness.
Come
So, at
on.
permission to fly, we're not giving you permission. You've always had permission
You've
to
always
fully
had
love yourself.
permission. Ooh. Mm. Come on. I love this. I want to thank you for coming here today.
You're a great
And
interviewer.
well, thank you. I try. Listen, I'm just nosy. That's what it is.
Is that what it is?
Yes, girl. I'm just nosy. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. So I've been doing this a long time, is what it
You
is.
do a really good job. I've enjoyed this a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming in and hanging out with us. Y'all, this is Miss Rowe from Miss Rowe's Dance Studio in College Park for permissiontofly.org. Don't forget, I'm going to be dropping some information and some clues later on if you were paying attention to get those free tickets for this weekend's event. Keep it locked right here to KCCR The Brownstone and also Brownstone Worldwide. You're going to get more information about how you can continue to contribute and to support permissiontofly.org. You guys, it's another edition of the Lunch and Learn Hour here with Miss Rowe. Again, hang out with her this weekend at the Permission to Fly conference and all of those amazing folks. And don't forget, there is a gala that is later on in the evening. I don't know. I might have to find me a dress to come on down.
Come Gala ready.
Yes, come Gala ready, y'all. Y'all know what that means. Don't come up in there looking like you. Okay. All right. I'm going to be quiet now. All right, you guys. But listen, thank you so much. Here are 3 things that I always like to tell everyone before we leave every single show that I do. 1, love your life. It is the only one that you have. 2, live your life to the fullest and embrace everything that is your life, because guess what? You only get one. You embrace it. And lastly, breathe through every single moment. Listen, we'll see you on the next edition of the Lunch and Learn Hour here on Brownstone Worldwide. We'll see you around.